Now, we say hello at this stage to Eddie Brennan and also to Gerlach Nan as the attention switches to hurling and in particular this year's league quarter-finals. Our first stop that we are going to make is at Nowlan Park in Kilkenny, where the cross-border neighbours and rivals Wexford showed up today hoping to keep the good news story going. The commentator is Marty Morrissey.
There are two changes on the Kilkenny side for this quarter-final clash with their neighbours. Ollie Walsh is named as Cillian Buckley's centre-field partner, which means the Cats' midfield is a unique all-Dixborough combination. The second change is also in defence. Lester Ryan starts at wing-back instead of Conor Fogarty. Unbeaten Wexford are out of Division 1B for the first time since 2011. They look strong and well-balanced. Aidan Nowlan and Sean Murphy's performance in the middle of the field will be crucial, as the Slaney-siders have hurlers of real quality up front, with Conor McDonald, Dave Redmond and Lee Chin all match winners in their own right. Delivering it long, dropping it in around the house. Oh, what a save! My word, what a save! Owen Murphy, outstanding! Good defending, but the ball breaks out for his Lee Chin. Flicks it for his McDonald. Lovely stick work. Flicks it into the middle. The build-up is quality. The finish is just as good. Brilliant play by Wexford. Coming across is Lester Ryan. There's Richie Hogan inside the Wexford 65-metre line, and he strikes a beautiful ball straight between the posts and over the bar. Cillian Buckley hand passes away to his midfield partner Ollie Walsh. Wexford challenging fairly and squarely. Over fires Paul Morris from the middle of the park. He drops these in, and the umpires are happy, and it's over the bar. Good score, second of the match. It's 1 against 1 here. Make that 2 as the reinforcements arrive. Conor McDonald is at the edge of the square. There's a chance here. Shot! Oh, Murphy again! Fantastic! Watch this again. The ball came in for his Redmond. Look at that! Acrobatic like. Not once, he was there the second time as well. Look at Murphy, the keeper. Oh, brilliant! Ball drops down into the Kilkenny half of the field. Thorell Morris leaves it for Aidan Nowlan. Heading towards goal, still Nowlan, flicking into the middle to Paul Morris. He must score, he does! It has been coming a long time. Not even the brilliance of keeper Owen Murphy could prevent Wexford getting a goal in the first half. Aidan Nowlan created the opportunity. In comes David Dunn, and it's the back of the Kilkenny net. Cillian Buckley steps into the space, lets fly, and the sliotar is sailing between the posts. What a response to David Dunn's goal. Ball is knocked down, picked up by the centre half forward David Redmond. Gone inside is David Dunn. He's going for a second goal. The ball hopped unfortunately for him. Still David Dunn pulls the triggers and he sends it wide, for the referee had blown for a penalty long before David Dunn actually hit the sliotar wide. The referee had his arms outstretched. Well, this is undoubtedly a turning point. Goalkeeper against goalkeeper. Mark Fanny against Owen Murphy. It comes back off the post. It was a bullet. Down towards TJ Reid. Wexford had the situation under control. Ends up with Damien Rack. Straight down the middle. Oh, superbly gathered by Conor McDonald. And what about that? Fantastic. Doing good work as usual as Sean Murphy, who's played well. Lee Chin called for it and gathered it. Giving it over first, Conor McDonald. Inside the Kilkenny 65-metre line, and he whips it between the posts and over the bar. Took out is a good one, lengthy one. Comes down for Aidan Nowlan, stepped up again. Great call from McDonald Stepped inside. He was going to be hooked. He grabbed it short and sent it between the posts for his 8th point of the game. Wexford under pressure a little bit, but they're getting the focus right. Matthew O'Hanlon winning that 50-50 ball. Mark Fanning just inside his own 45-metre line. Oh my God, what a put! What a goal! There is a connection, and Wexford are surely through to the Allianz Hurling League semi-final. The ball dropped in. I think the keeper might well take the credit. Ball into the centre, comes across. Richie Hogan was available. Jason Clear took responsibility. Dropping it in again. Pulled down by TJ Reid, and it's flying down towards Kilkenny Castle. Ball is wide. Listen to the sound, listen to the roar. Kilkenny have been beaten in their own backyard. Full-time score, Wexford 2 goals, 18 points. Kilkenny 19 points.
We wanted to see how we compete today. It was a big challenge, and I think you could see both teams were going at it hard. There is aspects of our play, like we've kind of changed the style a good bit, and there is aspects we can get better at, but they have improved immensely from what we started out at, you know. But I still think there'll be dips here and there, but they're an honest bunch. They work really hard, and hopefully we'll win more than we lose.
Yeah, great scenes of celebration for the Wexford people after that match. There is no doubt, I think, they are back with a bang. Your former colleague, Ger, he has them all revved up in the southeast.
Well, wherever Davy goes, you know, excitement is a given, you know, off the field, but on the field, you know, he brings great organisation to a team. You know, he set up today with this sweeper. Everybody knows how he sets up, but very few can counteract it afterwards. But better still, all the players felt really secure in the way they were playing. They knew what was expected of them, and they knew what to do. Now, as well as that, their big players delivered today. You know, Lee Chin was outstanding around the middle of the field. McDonald brilliant inside. The centre of the defence cleaned out Kilkenny. And overall, you'd have to say their work ethic, you know, that their conditioning is outstanding for this time of the year. They're big men anyway, and they're good in the air, so they have a lot of good attributes. And, you know, they'll take today. And I say above all, what I'd say about him is their composure was outstanding. They weren't in a frenzy. They weren't wild. They used the ball really well. They didn't waste very much. Now, their shooting still needs to improve a small bit, but overall, an outstanding display.
No, it certainly was. From Kilkenny's point of view, Eddie, it's been an interesting campaign because Kilkenny, as we know, started badly in this league. Then they steadied them things and everything looked grand then for a week or two. And today's loss in Nowlan Park, now it's not a crisis exactly, but nonetheless, that will have hurt a small bit.
It will, yeah. Look, I think first and foremost, I think it's brilliant for Wexford Hurling to do what they've done. It's 60 years since they've done that. So, you know, from a hurling perspective, it's great to see them back competing at that level. From a Kilkenny point of view, I think maybe what's worrying is maybe the energy levels today. But like you said, look, we started off the league a little bit slow, recovered it, had a good performance against Tipperary. And then, you know, there was today. And I suppose, look, it's the time of year where you'd rather get your flat tyre now. And you know, with what's coming on the horizon. So certainly from a Kilkenny point of view, that will have hurt, there's no doubt about it. But it's a stick now that he can use maybe going forward, knowing that Wexford Park, the 10th of June, is not far away. And I think today's result sets that up nicely. I think right in the Saturday evening summer, that's going to be a great atmosphere to look forward to. Oh, people are looking forward to it already, no doubt about that. Joe, you mentioned Davies' game plan and how he sets the team up and stuff like that. And you said, you know, everybody knows it, but nobody knows really what to do about it.
Well, that's the thing, you see, and I think what's crucial to that is the person he chooses to be the sweeper. Now, Sean Murphy is a name that's not known that much outside of Wexford, even though he's in his mid-20s by now. Now, watch how he plays here today. You know, Davy picks a player with intelligence, a player who won't be ruffled and whose distribution is really good. Now, today, what he did, he anticipated the ball. You know, a fellow with hurling intelligence is invaluable. The way he anticipated it, the way he used the ball afterwards, and the way he broke forward with the ball. Now, here it's going backwards. He's back to the goal, but he's anticipating that the ball will break out to him, gets it and clears it. Now, here's the best example of all. There he is in a big bundle of players. He breaks forward, gives the pass to Lee Chin. Lee Chin passes to Conor McDonald over the bar. So, an intelligent player, reads the ball really well. Distribution is good, skill level very, very good. You know, he's going to be targeted now by people who play them from now on. But as well as that, Paul Morris is playing corner forward. He played out around the middle of the field, scored 2 great points. brilliant work rate from all the players all over the field. You know, you'd have to be impressed what you saw today.
The one thing I suppose at this stage is, looking at this journey that they've suddenly gone on, is the fact that, you know, they love their hurling down in Wexford, and that this doesn't kind of get out of hand now. It's a management of the situation issue.
Yeah, look, that's the key to it. I mean, when you get performances like this and you get them during the league, that's very important for a team like Wexford who are trying to make inroads. And it was a big appointment to put Davy Fitz in there. And like Ger said, he brings a level of organisation and something different that maybe Wexford haven't, we'll say, gone through before. Yeah. But it's like anything now, you put everything in perspective, you build on it and move on, and you say, look, there's certainly bigger challenges ahead. This is positive, but I think we were talking about it today. What's very important now is enjoy this, move on, and tip is a big challenge for them. This is another benchmark to see, are we improving? Can we put in another good performance? Put two performances back to back. So it's brilliant to be in the Wexford jersey at the moment, looking at this. This is who we're facing up to, and this is who we're taking on.
And in a way, you know, Michael, it was good that they didn't score all those goals today. Like, Owen Murphy was absolutely brilliant.
Oh, yeah.
He made 2 saves today that were just out of this world. He made 4 outstanding saves.
And that's probably a worrying team for Kilkenny.
Well, it is, yeah.
Owen Murphy is playing out of his skin, and he's saving these bullets. So that's something that they'll have to really work on.
It is. Oh, I'm sure they will. All right.